Okay, to replace the rear strut, you need to jack up the car, and I'm gonna put a stand here because I'm gonna use the jack to control the rear suspension link here. Then you have a bolt. I already got that out. Some penetrant on this side, and then use an impact wrench, and it came out pretty easy. The other thing I'm going to remove is this link to get it out of the way so that I can get the bottom of the strut out, the shock itself. And then inside the car, behind the seat, I have a bolt nut on this side and a bolt nut on the other side. The seat comes out with a clip here and a clip on the other side, and the bottom portion slides out. And then the back seat is mounted with a bolt here and a bolt here and a bolt on the other side right there, which is right under the cushion. Also, there are two bolts, one here and one there. And people say you can slide out the seat, but on this model you cannot because these are tight. So I'll show you later. You actually have to put your nut driver through the cushion of the seat, but there's an access port there. So to get some of these rusty bolts out, I used like a terminal scraper to clean off the thread first, and I'm just going to use the impact driver to take it out. There's also something you will need is this spring compressors. I'm not replacing the springs, but the spring compressor helps to compress the shock spring so that it I don't have to push as much on here on the control arm to get it out of the place. Okay, so use the breaker bar to press on the control arm here, which then lowers the whole suspension. And then I just worked out the strut through here and angled it this way. You can see I used the spring compressor to make the whole thing a little bit shorter, which helps with the clearance here. You don't have to do this, I don't think, but it makes it a little bit more difficult because then you got to press down harder to get this a little bit more out of the way. So anyway, this is how I'm doing it. Okay, and so that's what it looks like without it. Here's the link that I separated from here, and the strut sits inside right there. So this came out of the way, and then the strut came out. I pushed it out this way and then angled it out and came out this way. Okay, so I got that in. Basically using the crowbar to push against here and here to push this down. This I already attached with the two bolts at the top. Use the spring compressor to shorten it. And then when I was pushing this down, I was able to work in this part kind of in here. And basically using this to regulate the height since this is fixed. Now, to get this back into here, we'll need to raise this whole thing, and we're going to do that using a jack. And by jacking it up, this will come up, that hole will line up, and then we're going to tighten it.